I've got a half hour yet. I'll take you over to the other building.
Okay.
We have, that's where our fire truck is. And another one of our pride and joy pieces. It's a 1929 Model A. Restored.
Oh, okay.
Apparently the
Should
story...
we close this?
Nah, it'll be okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
have to come back and walk anyway.
Okay.
And the story goes, one guy refuted it, argued tooth and nail with us, but we didn't listen. It was originally bought here in Wilkie at Victory Motors. And then the family moved around here and there and they lost track of it. And then somebody found it in a field up by Meadow Lake.
Oh my gosh.
Figured out whose it was, what it was, hauled it down to Ontario, totally restored it.
Wow.
Well, the gentleman passed away. Okay, where are you? You better be on here.
Where are we going?
Oh, this building here.
Oh, okay.
I don't care who you are. Stop bothering me. It's not on here. I'll be having a hairy fit. I'm going to have a hairy fit. I left my keys. I'll run back and get my keys. I don't know why there isn't one on here.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
It only takes a half a minute.
Okay, I'll go to the door here. There's the railroad tracks way up there. Yeah, it's a windy, rainy day. Let's see, the E.D. Elder Building. Wilkie Museum's movie Under the Stars. Wow. You've all seen these things? No? That's what those are for. Get the mud off your shoes. Here she comes.
This building was originally part of the Saskatoon complex.
Mm-hmm.
That building over there is where they had all the switches and everything. This was the repair office.
Oh.
That's why there's bay doors. Now, when they didn't use it anymore, one of the members helped foot the money to purchase this. Wow, for us.
Wow.
And if you're wondering why this is sitting here, we ran out of room over there.
Oh, do tell.
Corner gas.
Yeah?
Wanda's scooter.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
A fellow in town, they were so hooked on the show that when it ended and they put the stuff up for sale,
yeah,
they drove down to Rollo and they bought the police car. We have it out in the compound.
Oh my goodness.
We give rides with it in the summer.
Yeah.
And then he says, well, he says, I'll make you a deal. He says, I'll throw in the scooter for a little bit more. Well, the guy was beside himself. He says, oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
So here we have Wanda's scooter.
Wow. And an old switchboard back here.
Yep.
Gee.
And we have fun telling the kids how they used to use it, you know.
Yeah? So tell me, Laura, how did they used to use it?
Okay. Switchboard operator sat there and had this on her head, right?
Yeah.
And then somebody would call in and say, I'd like to talk to so-and-so. It's
Yeah.
whatever number. So then she'd pull it out from there and she'd plug it in there and it would ring in the guy's house and she'd say, you have an incoming call. Okay, put them through, and she'd continue on. And
Yeah. Wow. That's fabulous. Wow.
Of course, this was a town thing. I don't think we had it out on the farm because we had all the different rings.
Yeah.
One long, two long, one short, one long, two short, two long, two short.
Yeah.
And then if you screwed it up, there'd be one long, two short, and a long. One short, two long. And a short. I was so glad when they cut the system in half.
Yeah. Wow.
And from Phippen,
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing to Phippen anymore.
Well, there's the Gladys Hotel.
Yes.
Wow. Wow. And those were also for mail,
Yeah,
right?
that sat in the post office.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had names and
Right.
box numbers.
So this was the sorting.
Yeah, they still use this to sort
Do
because
they?
I'm his stand-in.
Oh, okay.
I'm a certified Canada Post employee too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you sort.
Yeah.
And then you would take it and bundle it out and take it out to boxes. Unless you were like, this came from Phippen.
Okay.
So all that came to Phippen was Phippen mail. So they just sorted into the names.
Yeah.
When the guy came in, you pull it out and give him his mail.
Hmm.
Like these are old.
Yeah.
Oh, he was just dancing when he found out those were still out there in the old building.
Yeah.
Can I have them? Can I have them? Oh, yeah. 30-year-old guy doing a happy dance because he got these things.
Yeah. Wow.
And he's quite proud of himself. This is one of the larger Canada Post displays
Mm-hmm.
in the museums. Not counting Western Development, of course, because
Yeah.
they've got more resources.
Yeah. This is amazing. There's the mail bags.
Yep. And he said, well, okay, he's pushing 15 years with the mail, with the
Yeah.
post office. And he said, they're still using that when he started.
Ha ha.
Is it this one? Okay, this is the Wilkie Press.
Don't forget your glasses over here.
Oh yeah, no, I eventually remember where I left them. It's sad because I see better without them than I do with. That's the Wilkie Press. This one. Ibstone Rural Telephone Company. It was based out of Wilkie.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you? Nope, that's not what I want. How about you? Nope. You? No. Where's this? Somebody stole the stamp pad.
No.
Oh, it just got taken to another section of that.
What's this?
There we go. That's one.
Yeah.
And each area had its own kind of telephone. You know, they collected the bills and they fixed the lines and. There.
Oh.
Would you like it?
Yeah. Let's see.
I'll give you this one too. Remember using these in the bank all the time. Then they'd get full of fuzz and then you'd have to clean them out. Guess who cleaned them out? The part-timer, Laura. There.
Look at that, the Wilkie Press.
We'll look at the cars quick and then we'll go through the press building.
Yeah.
I think that's the next most interesting.
The Northwest Museum Network. Oh,
Yes.
may I have one?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if you're into hockey or not.
Well, you know, from Saskatchewan.
The Wilkie Outlaws had their 100th anniversary.
Oh,
And then they ordered a ton of books and only sold a half a ton
yeah.
and gave us the other half a ton.
Aw.
So if you want one, have one.
I'll give it to my son.
There you go. If he's
Yeah. Yeah.
you might see names you recognize.
Yeah.
Might as well have one of our brochures too.
Okay.
We're in the process of making a new one.
I'll just get this all into my pack to put this down. Thank you so much for all these. Let me see here.
And then we've got our,
Oh, you've got a bit of taxidermy here.
yes. This had been down in the McClurg School. Of course, they renovated and they wanted rid of them.
Yes.
And,
Now, was this, oh, it wasn't the same guy. I went to Lloydminster to see if I could see all the taxidermy done by
Yeah.
that one fellow. It's not there
anymore.
It's been all dispersed throughout different places.
Specimens were collected especially for display purposes by an early Wilkie citizen named Charlie Martin. Mr. Martin came to the Wilkie area in 1908 and in 1914 began collecting samples of prairie wildlife. Charlie's interest in the conservation of wildlife allowed him to secure animals for scientific purposes. He also banded and kept track of ducks in the area. In January 1922, his collection had grown to 35 animals. By 1925, it was the largest in the province of Saskatchewan.
Wow.
His collection consisted of different types of birds, beasts, and reptiles, all captured within the boundaries of the RM of Buffalo.
Yeah.
Mr. Martin was also a very active member of the community. In 1911, he established a tennis club open to all ages and acted as its president. The same year, C.H. Martin, along with his partner A. Bell, won the Western Saskatchewan Lawn Tennis Championship held in Wilkie. He was also employed secretary of the RM of Buffalo. Unfortunately, Mr. Martin passed away on September 21st, 37, after suffering a heart attack. The community was struck by the loss of an esteemed citizen. Wilkie has left with the memory and legacy of Charlie Martin.
Wow. Look at those.
Oh, there. And there's a couple more down in here. We don't let anybody
No.
touch because they're
No.
preserved with arsenic.
Yeah. Wow.
Sit. Thank you.
Wow. What's this little thing here?
That's a cat skeleton.
Oh, it's a cat. Okay.
Now, a lot of the kids are kind of scared of the bigger animals.
Yeah.
A lot want to pet them, and we say, "No, I'm sorry, you can't."
Yeah. They look kind of scary.
But this fox here is the only one of everything that I can say really bothers me. Is because he didn't use glass eyes.
Oh.
He just used cotton.
Oh my gosh.
So there's these blank eyeballs staring at you. Freaks the kids right out.
I guess.
So I make the poor guy sit here with his face in the corner.
Oh. Wow. Oh, and look at this. Look at the size of this buffalo skull.
Yes.
Yeah. And a sandhill crane and a golden eagle.
You don't think, you see them flying and you don't think they're that big.
Yeah.
I didn't realize a raven was such a big bird until it was sitting on a bale in the back of the truck, and I'm going, oh my gosh, you're huge.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, doll houses were quite the thing.
Oh yes.
Ooh, look at these little guys. There's a weasel down there, a gopher, muskrat. Wow.
It's a joke, but it's not funny. Like, we don't want anything to happen to them. But any mouse that came in and nibbled on them,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be around long.
No, that's right. I know. Oh, yeah.
Here's our boy.
Oh, oh my goodness.
It was on loan. It's on loan to us. And if we ever want to send it back to the family, we have to pay the shipping. We said, give it back. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
We have to have it insured
Yes.
for ourselves and for them.
Mm-hmm.
So we had an appraiser out from North Battleford. He deals specifically in antique cars. And the original assessment when we got it was 38,000.
For insurance. Oh,
That's what the thing is worth.
wow.
And he laughed at us. He says, I've never seen one that's worth that much. And he comes in, he looks, he says, you know, that's going to be awfully close. He tagged it at 32.
Wow.
And it's got the rumble seat and
Yeah.
this. We had a Access Communications. We're doing, how would you say, documentaries on local museums. So they came to us a couple times. The second time we had this and had the hood up. And the gal was quite a tall and slim lady. Can I sit in it? Go ahead, have a seat.
Ooh.
She got in. Then she's sitting in there and she looks at Phil and says, I don't think I can get out.
Oh.
She couldn't bend enough to slither out. He had to put this down and help yank her out the top. She's laughing. She thought that was the best.
Oh gosh.
And this one had a special feature as well.
Okay.
It had a little addition under the hood that would funnel heat to the people.
Oh.
And I said funnel heat. It's not much of a heater, but
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, look at that mask up there.
Yeah.
Wow.
The fire truck was when it was decommissioned. It was purchased by a number of the firefighters. The firefighters took it on themselves to get people to purchase it.
Yeah.
And donate it to us.
Oh. Oh, there were 20 phones, one for each fireman,
Yeah.
calling 843-2722. All the phones would ring. The black button would release the siren. Wow.
Yeah.
I was looking at this.
This thing was the heater.
Ah.
It funneled the heat from the fan would bring the heat around and it would funnel it into the. I still wouldn't want to be driving this thing when it was like 20 below or anything.
No.
Because you notice there's no window.
Yes.
No matter how warm your feet are, your nose is going to freeze.
Yeah.
When it first came, we weren't quite ready for it. We thought we'd have another week to find everything cleaned out. And then he phones me up and he says, your car is coming. Excuse me? Like, our car is coming? Oh yeah, it should be, here 1 o'clock this afternoon. I'm going, oh boy. So we have a friend on the edge of town who's got a huge Quonset, eh? And he said, can we shove this thing in your Quonset for a while? It should be heated, no problem, bring it out. But he said, I won't be home. Oh, that's fine, we can manage it. So we hauled it out there and shoved it in. And the fellow had quite a sense of humor. He says, well, when I take it out, I'll take her pajamas off. He had her covered up in tarps and padded cloths.
Yeah.
Okay, so then we got this area set up for it. Now we got to bring it in. We weren't going to start it. There was no way on earth we were going to try starting it. So we hooked it behind a half-ton and towed it in. Well, guess who got to drive it?
Nice.
So there's the half-ton going down the road, and I'm behind here, and I'm steering away, and we passed a couple of semis, and you can just see them looking out their windows and going by, like, what the heck is she doing? Of course,
what a treat.
I got big coat, mitts,
Yep.
toque, scarf.
Yeah. So what year is this again?
1929.
A 1929 Ford Model A. And so how did you start it?
It had an electric start.
Electric start.
Oh, this was a high-class model.
Yeah.
Well, actually, not electric start. There's a button on the floor where you pushed.
Okay. Well, kind of like the car I have.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is our boy.
Oh, and there's the siren, or no, that's the light up top.
Light up top. yeah.
Where's the siren come from?
Oh, good question. All I know is she's loud.
Yeah.
Might be on top yet too.
Okay.
And
Wow.
my husband's about one of the only ones who bothers to drive it because he and I are the only two that can drive a standard worth of hoot. And we started up, and away she goes, and he puts around town. It's really fun when we give rides. He's got this, and the lady, her name is Jenny, with the cop car, eh? So we load up kids on the front of the building here, and John takes off one street, she takes off another, and then when they crisscross each other, they try and out-siren each other.
Oh
the
my
just,
God!
blow it.
Oh, that'll be so much fun.
Oh yes. We've had it. Oh, when COVID hit, of course.
Yeah.
Grad was done, eh?
Mm-hmm.
So we made the grad stand on different street corners with banners to say who they were, and then people would drive around. You know, we had him out.
Oh goodness! Wow.
So
what's the date on there? 1934.
I think so.
29th of June, 34. Wow.
We're quite proud of him.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
How's your time?
I was just going to say, I better check.
Okay.
Okay, we've got 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
We will walk over to the press building
Okay.
because that is the next most impressive thing out there.
All right. Let me just squeeze out here.
There.
Oh, and that's for the
Oh, that's
hose.
the hose reel, yep.
Ah. And that would be where? Like,
Sometimes they hooked it behind.
okay. Oh, there's one on
There's
top
one on
there.
top, yeah. This was the original one. I think they either pulled it by hand or
Yeah.
hooked the horse on.
Horse, yeah. Wow. And all these.
Yep.
Ah. Okay.
Yes.
Let's head. Water fog, the newest weapon of firefighting. I know we moved 2 inches and I see something that,
Yes.
that is
Oh,
interesting.
this place is just jam-packed.
Yeah. Can I shut the lights off?
Yes, please. There.
Okay. That fox is
And what's he
something
doing,
else. That fox is
Oh, I know, he
something
just-
else.
I said to John, I said to Phil, Halloween, I'm going to set him by the window with a little light behind him.
Ooh,
He
yeah.
said, Mother, you wouldn't. Watch him. We also have, I call it a creepy doll. I don't know what she was supposed to be. But she's got the most wicked face I have ever seen. It's a little doll.
Really?
She's dressed in a fur outfit.
Where?
I hide her upstairs in the museum because she scares the hell out of the kids.
Can we see her?
Sure.
Okay. Like maybe I'll come back for the press building.
Sure.
Just so that we can see the creepy doll.
We will go see my creepy doll.
Okay. Wow. This, like, it's so green and everything. It's nice.
Yes.